when the person is in sense, he will not be able to commit suicide. When he's out of the sense, his thought process is zero, then only what he is doing or any person is doing, they don't know what they are actually doing. So when he locked the bike, means he was in the sense.
Right now we are here at the site of the mysterious Amit Jain case where he has disappeared and he is nowhere to be found. Right now we are here at the Purana Bazaar Dhansari Bridge where the traffic is heavy. It is one of the oldest bridges in Nagaland and the Dhansari river flows below this. Now according to reports of Global Window, the wife of the victim, I should say, or the man who has disappeared into thin air received a text message from him saying that he is going to commit suicide. There are voice recordings of it also in reports, and we have also seen and witnessed, according to reports, that the SDRF conducted a massive search operation on the June 24th for the body of Amit Jain. There's so many questions to be answered. The police have also informed Nagaland News Network that they are looking at every possible angle. They are looking at every possible scenario as to what happened to Amit Jain. Now, Nagaland News Network also visited the Jain Samaj president, and he interestingly informed Nagaland News Network that Amit Jain was not part of their community. In fact, he was never attending any of their community services, never attended any programs, and they have no clue about him at all. And in fact, all that they have known about him was through news reports that are circulating on social media. We have also spoken to the relative of Amit Jain's wife, Mr. Chandu Agarwal, and he has also revealed some interesting things that the deceased, or should I say the man who disappeared, Amit Jain, was living in Nagaland for 25 to 30 years. Let's have a look at the conversation. As we have mentioned earlier, the news of the disappearance of Amit Jain has been a big shocker and also very mysterious, and this is very much a curious case of Amit Jain. We have heard the whole story. Now it is time to hear the other side as well, from especially the wife of Mr. Amit Jain, Neetu Agarwal, and this is a senior member of the community of the Agarwal Samaj as well. He was a former president and now he does social work and he's a businessman as well, Mr. Chandu Agarwal. Thank you so much for speaking with us. So there's a lot of mystery shrouding this whole case because now there's a lot of accusation against Mrs. Neetu Agarwal, the wife of Mr. Amit Jain. It is obviously an alleged suicide, but also there are many questions that are arising. Can you tell us a little bit of how you came to know Mr. Jain, and also how was he as a person, as far as you know?
Thank you. Actually, I am not very close to the Amit Jain because he is from the Jain community and I don't have much of the relation. I just know him as the husband of the Neetu Agarwal. Neetu Agarwal is from our Agarwal community. His father was a good social worker and he was always in front face in our community. So through her only I came to know about the Amit Jain, and they got married about 15 or 16 years back, and they have a son also with their relationship. And apart from this, previously they don't have any child, so they have adopted a girl. And after the adoption of the girl, they had their own child, that is a son. And both are almost of the same age only. So on Friday, I have just came to know about the messages which Amit has sent to his wife and to some of the other persons. So immediately I called Neetu to verify whether this is fact or not. Okay. So her manager took the phone from her and he told me all these things. So I told him that I have also heard this. So they told me that they have got the information as per the message. So he is going to do suicide by jump in the Dhansari river. So Neetu, along with her manager, they rushed to the Dhansari Nadi after getting this information. At that time, I was in some marriage. So I told Nitu, you just go ahead and I will ask the East Thana Police Oshi to send the police personnel at the site. So I called the police Oshi at the East Police Station. So he sent his team along with the IO, Mr. Angami, to the site at the Dhansi Nadi. So when I reached Dhansi Nadi, the police was also there. They were taking the initiative to trace it down and find the fact. And they found the motorcycle belongs to the Amit Jain. It was there parked by the side of the Dhansri bridge on the footpath. And the bike was locked. So we are unable to find out because it's totally dark with the flashlight. The police was trying and they went into the bank of the river, both the sides in the jungles. If the body has been somewhere, then nothing has been found out. So I asked them, do we have any team who can go and dive in the, so SRDM team is there. He told me and he has already called them. So after half an hour or so, the team has arrived with the full 10-15% with all the equipment. So they asked when this incident was happened. So almost by the time it was more than 2 hours. So they told me that by this time, if you will be able to find the body, he is dead. He cannot be more alive in the. And they went to the about half a kilometer both side of the bank to see the jungles and all these things. And it was very dark and there was no proper arrangement of the light. So they told tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock they will come and they will start the operation. So accordingly the next day at 7 or 7:30 they came with the full team and they started the operation in the river to locate the dead body of the Amit. But up to 2 or 2:30 p.m. they have searched but they are unable to find. They have went about a kilometer ahead in the Ransinema. Then again on the Sunday they also come and search for the dead body but they are unsuccessful. Well, not been found out. Until today there is no information about his dead body. So there the people are telling he might be run away from the Dimapur by saying this he is committing suicide. So until and unless the dead body is found, we cannot come to any final conclusion where he is alive or he is dead. So this is the thing right now, the scenario is.
You are saying that there is a small possibility that he might have run away. There is a small possibility as well because a dead body has not been found. And then this was a continuous search in the waters by SDRF as well. But sir, does he have a valid reason to just run away and disappear into thin air, if to just leave without a trace? Do you think that is what he intended to do?
Actually, when I reached to the site at the Dhansi river, when I see the bike was locked. So from my calculation, when the person is in sense, he will not be able to commit suicide. When he's out of the sense, his thought process is zero, then only what he is doing or any person is doing, they don't know what they are actually doing. So when he locked the bike, means he was in the sense. It's my assumption. I told the IO also. Moreover, we have not found any of the footprints of his champal or shoes over there. In the railing or somewhere we have, she, the police wala and myself, we have searched over there. So we thought it might be just a false news. He has misleaded us, all of us. And what is the motto if he has misled and run away from Dimapur? What his motto is, that I am unable to say until and unless we find out Amit Jain only.
So, sir, how long has he been part of the community, but also the Jain community over here, which is a very respectable community as well, just like the Agarwal community? They have said that Mr. Amit Jain is not part of the community. So why do you think they're saying that? And how long has he been a resident of Dimapur?
Actually, in the Jain community, when any of the boy or the girl, they go for the intercaste marriage in other society, the Agarwal or some Maheshwari or anyone, the Bengali, Naga or whatsoever. So they restricted him from entering their mandir and they disqualify them from their community, religious part of the community. And he is no more a member to be continued and cannot participate in the religious process of the community. This they are following in the Dimapur. So as he has married a Agarwal girl, so he was not been treated as a part of the religious Jain community. This is the thing. And so far, I know since he has been married to Nitu from last 15 years, so before that I was not aware about who is the Amit Jain. But as there, some of his friends were there at the site on that day, so they were telling that he was in Dimapur from last 25-30 years only. With he came, his mother, his sister, they were here, and her sister is married and now settled in the Siliguri only. And sister's husband is Mr. Sanjay, and he don't have his father. His mother is alive, and she resides sometimes in Siliguri or sometimes in the Calcutta, mostly in the Bengal part only. So we try to contact them also, but we are unable to find out. But the police person might have got the number and they have talked to them. But what was the response, I was not aware.
So there are obviously problems with Amit Jain and the in-laws from both sides. Mrs. Neetu Agarwal as well had issues with the Jain. From the Jain side, Amit Jain side, they're not in touch. And then Mr. Amit Jain also was not part of the community this side, Agarwal Samaj as well. So both of them were neither here nor there, I suppose. Because nobody knows about the history of Mr. Amit Jain again.
Amit Jain was a citizen of the Dimapur from last 25-30 years, and I know him from last 15-60 years when he married to the Neetu Agarwal. From the Agarwal community, we don't have any differences. We accepted him as a Neetu's husband only, and he can come and participate in any of our programs. He is welcome all the times. We don't have any such things. We don't follow in these things. So he is a part of the Agarwal family all the times, and he get all the respects or the opportunities which a Agarwal member in the Dimapur is getting from our community side. And moreover, there was no such big the differences between the Neetu and the Amit, because after the death of the father of the Neetu, I saw them both of the time in the scooter or the car. They travel together, they come together at some of the places I meet them. So from seeing that, I don't think that there have any difference between them. So this might, in-laws side, I think there is no problem. Moreover, the Amit's family is not staying here. So he is alone and he is staying with at the wife's residence only, though he is doing his own business. So there was no such differences actually from the in-law side, both the sides.
According to reports yesterday, there are reports that Neetu Agarwal threatened his friend. Now, whether that is true or not, I'm not sure about threatening, and there were certain marital issues regarding, and then he was depressed because of the marriage. That's why he disappeared. Would you like to comment on that?
No, actually, since Neetu got married with the intercaste in the Jain family, so there might be some issue or some feeling with each other. Otherwise, why they will go for the intercaste marriage? So, a sort of love marriage, we can say it. So, when they have some and they have their own child with the relationship, so I don't think there are some sort of differences between the husband and wife. Generally, normal differences from time to time between the husband and wife is common in every family. Every family they have, but it does not mean that he leave his own children, his son, his wife, and run away or commit suicide. It is not up to that extent.
So then, what do you think, sir? Was he financially stable? Was there a point when his wife also from your community expressed any unhappiness or this because of financial issues or anything?
Nothing such has been from the Neetu side. He was doing his own business, and Neetu's father and Neetu herself also and Neetu's brother also supported them financially to start the business. So he was doing the business, but what he is earning or what he is not, it was never been asked by the Neetu, and never he has told to the Neetu also or the Neetu's family. He was doing alone by himself only. Recently, 2-3 months back, he has opened a sweet shop also in the Adai Mile, near Padampukri. So that was also running. It was inaugurated some 3 months back only. Yes. So what he is doing with the earnings and what whom to giving these earnings, Neetu does not know anything about this, as per the version of the Neetu.
So you're saying that the wife was not aware of where the money was coming in or going also. She just knew that he was running a few businesses. Okay, so yeah, so this was Mr. Chandu Agarwal. He is part of the same community as the wife of Amit Jain, the person in context here who is missing but allegedly had committed suicide. But then there's a very big chance that he is still alive and he is on the run, but for not committing a crime, but for some reason best known to only him, Mr. Amit Jain. And as he had said, there were no marital problems as such, and which couple does not have that, but also at the same time, because of the intercaste relationship, most probably Mr. Amit Jain also was alone in this, because his family members are all out of Dimapur, his mother and his sister as well, who keep shuttling from Siliguri to West Bengal areas, Kolkata areas. We'll just have to wait and see what the police come up with after their investigation, because they did say that they are checking all possibilities and all various angles. Esther here with camera person Hinoka for Nagaland News Network.